Conditions here today, steamy. Today I'm in Cranmore and it's the East Somerset Heritage Steam Railway and Museum, which is just over there. See the trains in, ready to go. I might go and investigate that later. And today I'm here for a 2-bag trig point. Today's walk is 7.32 miles and it should take 3 hours 20 minutes. So the 2 trig points in question, Small Down Knoll and DOULTIng. And if I've got time, I'll have a look round
at the steam engines.
But yeah, lovely setting. Got all the old railway infrastructure here. Let's get this going. 2 trig points. There you go. If you're going to come here, do a QR code. You have to pause the screen. That's for the IT inept people. Right, I'm going to go over the railway bridge and get this 7 miles cracked off. Murder on the Orient Express. Hello. Need a wee again. Oh, I can't wee here because it's a little points house. Who doesn't love a sty? "15 minutes in, there's a big hill here and there's an association with, again, a medieval fort, and I think it's at the top. So that was quick. There's not actually a path to this one, so I'm going to have to do a bit of scrambling across. A letter in from Mr. Ryan Flint, and he's asked, where's the detail on the scoring? Well, I thought I'd already covered that in the very first introductory episode, but I can recap. So today's trig points, I'll try and draw on the extensive criteria that I put together. I can't really remember all the criteria. No, but I do assess it when I'm editing. I refer to all the additional bits of information that feed into my experience on the day. That's the official name. It really does smell of wild garlic as it's flowering. Oh, lovely smell. This is the farmland that houses the fort, so you can't really get a look at the fort, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate! You can have that one. Didn't realise that this was going to be so inaccessible. You can see the ridges of the fort. Nice view though. Lovely view. Oh shit. I'm definitely off piste. Knee deep in garlic. Oh, it's like some kind of fantasy. And after all that scrambling, I think I can see a sty that you could have come up straight up the footpath. Bloody idiot. Oh, anyway, there it is. Small Down Knoll. Small Down Knoll. Let's have a poll. Any good?
Viewpoint.
When I'm marking viewpoint, I'm marking the beauty and historical reference part. So historical reference, it's in the middle of a fort, and beauty is really about the surrounding area and what it's like. So the other element of viewpoint is basically the distance and how far you can see into the distance. I can see there's some pretty good views actually. I'll get some pictures in a moment. So that's viewpoint. Discovery index. Well, discovery index looks at the criteria of the condition of the trig, ignoring the massive cow shit at the bottom of it today. The access, how to get here. Well, I've took the most difficult route, thinking that I wouldn't be able to scale this hill, but there is actually a path that comes from the actual public footpath at the bottom of the hill. It is accessible, and that access is basically how easy it is to get here. Visibility. Some of these trigs aren't as visible in a field like this. They're usually hiding in a bush line or a wall, and they're not that easy to find. This one, can't miss it. In fact, I did see this from the roadway about half a mile away. I made a right meal of it today. Difficulty wise, if you're all right climbing 222 meters up a bit of a sharp incline, then you'll be absolutely fine. Picnicability. Picnicability? Well, anywhere surrounding the trig or wherever it brings you into the countryside, if you can find a lovely place to have a picnic, then that qualifies for picnicability. How comfortable it is, whether you've got the weather, and of course, what type of sandwich and picnic you're planning to have. However, today's trig is marred by the multitude of cowpats that surround it. Is a nice comfortable place to park your backside. So the only remaining criteria is the walk itself. Now, as I've mentioned previously, I don't actually judge the walk at this particular point while I'm at the trig, because the walk is actually how I feel at the end of the walk. And the walk's criteria is the quality of the walk and also the physicality of getting to the trig. And also places of interest. So for instance, today, from a Bronze Age hill settlement. So there's places of interest, and that walk I'll judge right at the end. So that's what I do in the editing studio. Thank you, Mr. Flint. Hope that answers your questions and amend them. The other part of the walk criteria, nature. How much wildlife you see while you're out and about. Today I've seen a stoat and a red kite. So not bad. Coming down into Chesterblade Bottom, quite appropriately named, and I think that looks like a Porsche. Oh, an old Porsche, nice. Bit rusty. I've just come in this field and it looks like a wild dog, and that looks like a pointer. Oh God. Hello. Hello. Yeah, you're a pointer, aren't you? I can tell. You're a nice pointer. Excitable. For a split second I did think it was going to bite my hand off. Go and do your job. Search for birds. I've walked miles, it's still here. Are you not going home? I can't afford to keep you. You have to go back. Oh, Jesus. What's Mrs. Waywell going to say when I come back with a dog? Right, go on now, you're going to have to go back home. You can't come with me. Yeah. I know. I'm not taking you home. Come on, off you go. Don't be going that way. Oh. Oh, Jesus. I'm getting a bit concerned now. And end up with a bloody dog. I think I've managed to shake the dog. Let's escape through here before it comes back. See you later. No, don't come through. No, go back. I'm not looking back because that dog will keep following me. Is it still behind? I'm about a mile away from where I picked it up from. I'm just going to keep walking and hopefully it can't get through this gate. I'm legging it to try and lose this dog. It went off mooching in a farm So I've just ran into this field. How ridiculous, running away from a dog. Right, back onto Trig's. Phew, hopefully I've lost it. Ooh. Oh shit. The irony is, we are thinking about getting a pointer, and I thought, oh, I'll phone Mrs. Waywell, she'll know what to do. So she was looking up what to do when a dog follows you. Anyway, I think I've lost it at the road. Still here? What do you do? What do you do when a dog follows you home? Oh, God. I came home with a camper van once, but not a bloody dog. I really don't know what to do. I'm going to have to just take it back to the van and drive it back to where I found it. And it looks like I'm dumping a dog. What a palaver. Like I say, the irony of this, I wanted a pointer to do these Trig walks on. Now I've just got one. There's no way that's going back to where it came from. That's miles away. Lock gate behind me, dog over there, disappear. See? I think you got rid of it. Yep, there it is. Pointless. At least it must be coming up to 2 miles away from where I picked it up. It's just fucking nuts. Len! I'll start calling it Len. Might as well, that's what we're going to call our pointer. I mean, he even knows where I'm going, look. It's already tuned into me bloody Ordnance Survey map. I've completely forgot about the Trig point. Len, do you know what Trig points are? I think I've lost the dog. Yep. He's gone. Across the other side of this field, on the fence line, DOULTIng Trig point. And no dog, thank goodness. Lovely as it was. He's back. Sorry about this, Len, but I'm going to have to go this way now, through the fence. I'll have to leave you here. All right. Sorry about that. No, not letting you through. No, no. You stay that side now. You stay there now. I'll just come under the gate. So just along the path now should be the Trig point. Oh, it has its own little private area. DOULTIng Trig point. Private residence. I have my doubts. I was doubting you for a minute. Where the hell have you come from? You're a nutcase. You're not having picnic ability.
Viewpoint.
Actually, not too bad. You can more or less get a 360-degree view from this particular Trig point. All the way round. Very peaceful. Distance-wise, you can see quite a way. Historical reference, well, I don't think there is much of a historical reference here. It might turn out that way if I end up with a bloody dog.
Discovery Index.
Accessibility to start, easy to get to. The public footpaths come all around this point, and then you've got the farmer's track here. Visibility-wise, it's difficult to see because it's in its own home of residence in its little parkway here, so it's been protected, which the condition of it is also in good condition as well, so someone's looked after this one. Access, as I say, that's easy enough. Difficulty to find? Well, not really.
Picnicability.
Well, it's a lovely spot to have your picnic, although there isn't any seating, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to get my butty out and I'm not going to feed it any of my picnic ability, because otherwise I'm just encouraging it. This has become a bit bizarre, this particular Trig point, hasn't it? Bloody dog. My old favourite peanut butter and Vegemite. Mmm. Very nice. Don't look at me like that. You can obviously smell me breakaway. I'm not encouraging you to come back to the van. I feel like some kind of kidnapper. Should have thought about packing your own lunch before you left home. What are you going to do? So it's off back to the van now. Back to the vintage steam heritage East Somerset railway museum station thing. Beautiful day. Wasn't expecting this. Supposed to be raining today, but I wasn't expecting a dog either, so I don't know what to make of that. Well, just a couple of miles to go back to the van. Inevitably, that dog is not going back home, wherever its home is. I'm gonna have to deal with it. I'm either gonna have to put it in a van and dump it in the village I found it in, on the nearest village, or take it back and see if it's been chipped so we can find out who the owner is. But other than that, what else do you do? You're ruining my shot. It's supposed to. This is called B-roll continuity. Just carry on walking. Well, I've certainly walked more than the allocated 7.3 miles that was on the original. Took a few diversions. Probably going to walk about 8.5 miles today. Not far now. So getting towards the end of the walk now, coming back to the car park. I've walked 8.71 miles in 2 hours 46 minutes. So that's not bad at all. Dog's walking on the road in the middle of the road. People are going to think it's my dog. Come on. And this guy's going to say, "Get your dog on a lead." That's it. Back to the van with a dog. So hopefully all's well that ends well, as I've just dropped the dog off at Shepton Mallet Vets, where hopefully they will scan the dog and return her to her owner.
It's Shepton Vets calling, just to let you know that we have found the owner. She was microchipped, and the owner's very grateful. She wasn't actually very far from home, and apparently she likes joining people for their walks. But yeah, the owner's very grateful. We'll come and pick her up, and thank you very much. Thank you, then. Bye bye now.
And that ends the dog episode.